As many of you probably already know, I'm Cressie May. I am the host of Circus Workout Party, and tonight I will be your ringleader at the Costume Closet Cabaret. I am so excited to host as always. I missed one last week, and that was so hard, but my team took really good care of everyone. It was super awesome. So please keep your mics muted unless you have a question that needs to be answered immediately, and just try to be courteous of the coach speaking, and know that if your video is on when you talk, you will pop up on YouTube. From here on out, we are officially recording. Today is our Dance and Aerial Intensive. It's got a really fun mashup of a lot of things. Donation information, if you're interested and able to donate, is my name on Venmo, so Cressie May, or cressiemay@gmail for PayPal. Yeah, I'm so excited to see you all. Not doing 8 parties a week has made my body kind of sad. Like, I was really getting jacked, like super jacked. So I'm soaking up every last bit of this that I can. I will tell you guys a little bit about what we have planned for next week and what we have planned for tomorrow at the end of the party, and stick around for a photo if you're feeling that, and I'll go ahead and pass it off to the coaches.
Hello, everybody. I'm so excited for this theme because I just got to put on a bunch of stuff and it makes me so happy. I am going to be leading, my name is Tylyn also. I'm going to be leading us through a dynamic stretching routine at the end of our workout today, and we'll be moving, stretching, dancing, all the fun things combined into one. If you're not really feeling the dance by the end of doing so much dance already, that will be fine. There will be options to just do more static poses, but I hope that you give it a chance. I've had so much fun creating the curriculum for this little section of mine, and I can't wait to do it with you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Casey, and I will be leading us through a fun choreography section. So if you've been with any of the workout parties or I've led some choreo before, we're just doing some kind of fun flowy floor stuff. I'm not anything in particular, but I did bring all my shine, all my sparkles, got my gold booty shorts, and got my sequins on. For those of you that know me, that's a little out of my comfort zone, so did this for you guys. Love you all, and I can't wait to do this. It's gonna be great.
Hi, I am Staza, and I am a hot dog. I will show you, because I really wanted to wear this hot dog and work out, so this is the perfect time to sweat and be a hot dog, and we'll see how much I can actually do in my hot dog costume. I am leading hip key ingredients, so that will be building up our core and our lats and things that we use to do our hip key in the air. But if you're not an aerialist, it's just great exercise. And yeah, I'm excited to see how my wiener does in these straddle moves.
Hi everybody, I'm Jocelynn. It's good to be back. I had a couple weeks off to go finish my 2nd year of acupuncture school, so I need to give a big jump up and down for joy for that. And I can't break the theme of wearing sweats every day, so I am my uniform onesie. And I will be starting us off with gyrokinesis. And if you've been with me before, gyrokinesis is a waving, undulating, spirally movement. And you need a technical piece of equipment called a chair or a couch. Something to sit on. If you don't have any of those in your house because you want to sit on the floor all the time, then you can sit on the floor, and that'll be fine too.
Real quick before we get started, I just wanted to mention that the whole reason the Costume Closet Cabaret became a thing, Staza is not even in the room, but I'm about to talk about her, there she is that Staza really wanted to wear the hot dog. And so her suggestion was Food Fight Friday. And something about the word fight I didn't love, and I also felt really pressured under the idea of trying to become a food. So hence we have Costume Closet Cabaret, where everyone can be anything they want to be, especially if they want to be a hot dog. Okay, I just had to share that. Sorry, Jocelynn.
Oh, no, we needed to know that. Okay, so there's my chair. And, oh yeah, you want your feet on the ground. Like, I have a bed behind the chair, but if I'm sitting on the bed, I'm like a little kid dangling my feet. So you want to be able to have your feet firmly on the ground. Okay. Let's do this. So, hold on, I'm sitting on my tail. All right, hold on, I have a cat. She wants it. Come on. Okie dokie. So we're just gonna start by, we're gonna warm up the body. So let's bring our hands together and do nice hand rubbing. Get in between the webs of your fingers. And then take that warm rinse your face and start to massage your face. Getting into your sinuses, into your temples, into your forehead. Rub your forehead. Rub away any of those worries, happy lines. And then go ahead and down your jaw. Let me massage that jaw. And down to your neck. And the back of your neck. Then I'm going to take my hoodie off for the scalp. So getting into your scalp, just like you're washing your hair, you're stimulating all around your scalp. And then using the heel of your hand, coming down to your arm. Let your muscles be floppy. Shut the door again. And your other arm. And then just start to breathe. Feeling yourself breathe all the way into the chair. Start to feel like you can just start to relax. Getting the back of the arm. Let's get into the chest. Using your fingertips, we're going to tap on all around the chest area. Breathing. And going down the sternum, into the lower ribs, into the belly. And then taking your fingertips, exhale, curl over and kind of separate in between your abdomen and your diaphragm. Just moving out to those outer floating ribs. And then massage your belly. And then again, using the heels of your hands, getting the back of your butt. And down the outside of your legs. Down your IT band. Down the tops of your legs. The inside of your legs. All around your kneecaps. And then one leg go down. Make sure your calf is nice and loose. And go back up. Other side. Back up. And then take your sock off and start to massage your feet. Massaging them nice and good. Oh, the kitties want out again. Inside, outside, inside, outside. And then let's make your toes to the split. So start with your pinkies, and the next finger and go one way, the other way, and open it up wide. And go to the next one way, other way, open it up. Then the last toes. Then using your hand, you're going to draw your foot back, flexing it, and then use your other hand and pull down your heel. And doing that again, pulling it long. And then switch legs. Massaging that foot. And then making your toes do the splits. From your pinkies to the next one. Pinky toe split, split, open, split, split, open. Keep going. Last toes. And then use your hand, draw it back and massage. Oh, wait, into the next side. That feels good. And we're gonna drop it. Ankle. Drop that Achilles tendon. And one more time. Okay. Then we come back to a nice seat. And we're gonna start with our legs kind of this angle, nice and relaxed. We're just gonna start with a nice arch of the spine. So I'm gonna arch, and then I'm gonna curl the spine back. I'm gonna arch forward and curl it back. Just keeping my head on the spine, but nice and loose. And then you're gonna try and exhale to the front, inhale to the middle, exhale to the back. Keep going. Shoulders nice and relaxed. Now we're gonna add some arms. We're gonna go hands to the belly button and open in a V. I'm really thinking about scooping in and then scooping out. So you're scooping big ice cream scoops with your hands. And now we're gonna cross and open on the diagonal. And then cross, open on the diagonal, opposite diagonal. So curl back, open on the diagonal. And then our last one, we're gonna swim up to the middle, swimming up. And exhale, and inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, and inhale up. Exhale down. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little like side tilt. And as I'm tilting, my butt's actually coming off the ground. So I'm doing a C curve here with my body. So C curve and C curve. And again, exhale, inhale to the middle, exhale. And now we're just gonna bend to the side, bending side. Side. Arms nice and heavy. Like you're almost gonna fall off your chair. And now we're gonna scoop that opposite arm, scoop it long, and scoop the other arm. Feel like you're reaching past the walls. Go-go gadget arms. One more each side. And now put one hand on the thigh, the other hand goes up and over and reach the sky. Again, side bend, and the other side, reach. Two more. And come back to the center. Kind of feel all the energy like woo through your body. Now we're gonna get to the front and the side, back, side, front, side, back, side. Now smooth out all the edges and do big circles. It's like your spine is stirring a huge pot of chocolate fondue. And then we're gonna come around and stop at the front and reverse it. Go side, back, side, front, side, back, side, front, and smooth it out. So juicy. And then I'm going to bring one of my hands palm face out. I'm grabbing onto the wrist with the other hand. I'm going to reach out to the same direction as that hand, reaching out, around, and then pull it back and really resist and feel a good side stretch. So reach out, palm away from you, around, and back. Really reach out as far as you can. Really feel those feet into the ground. One more in this direction. And reverse the direction, hold your other hand, palm faces out, reaching out and around. And out. Around. Two more. Last one. And now we're going to go up and over, making a rainbow overhead. So come to the first side again, palm faces out, go up and over, and pull. And up and over. And this hip is coming off the chair, so it's, again, a really good C curve, which is good for all of your aerial stuff too. And let's reverse it to the other direction. Get a good juicy stretch, like you're pulling a lot of taffy through your body. Now we're going to interlace our hands, palms away from you to the sky, and do big halos. And reverse the direction. And now my favorite thing in this exercise is going to be waves. I'm going to start, I'm going to wave down, arching down, and curling back up. I'm going to dive on top of my head, diving down. I make a curve with my body, curl, and arch. And waving down, and up, diving down. And a nice exhale. Inhale, exhaling down. Now let's go over one leg. Go directly to that leg. Again. To the other leg. Again. And we're going to turn back to the first side now. It's like my ear is listening to the ground as I go down and up and down. I'm going through the center. My ear is leading me. And other side. And curling down. And again. And diving down. Bring your feet together. And we're going to interlace our palms and go to the opposite side and look at the sky in a nice twist. And up the other side and twist. And then we're going to take the top hand and reach to the sky. And then curl over. Make it curls come back. And reach to the sky. One more each side. Last one. And now we're going to draw down. We're going to flex. Flexing the foot. You're going to draw down the foot. So flex and draw down. And then reach up and over. Big circle. Like your back stroking. And flex. And other side. And then we're going to point our foot and draw down the top of the leg. And top of the leg. And last side. And now we're going to go out to the side. I'm going to flex my foot and again draw down the back of your leg. And up. Other side. Other side. And point your foot, draw it down the top of the leg. Now you're going to reach your leg out towards me, cross it over, get a nice stretch here. And then reach your leg out, and bring it to the side. Internally rotate it, so I have my knee coming to the ground as much as possible. I'm going to attach my forearm into my hip and go palm out, up and over. And your side stretch. And then the other leg reaches out. Cross it over. I have a friend. And reach it out and to the side. Internally rotate it, reach it up and over. And release. Now we're going to turn sideways. Like I'm in a lunge, but half of my butt is on the chair and half is off the chair. And I'm going to put my hand right on my sacrum, fingers facing up, sacrum where your butt's at. And I'm going to reach that heel back and push here, really scoop my body, reach my chest to where the wall meets the ceiling. Getting longer and longer and longer. And release. And one more time. Inhale, exhale. Reaching, reaching, reaching. And release. Change to the other side. Fingers up. And again, return heel back. You're feeling a stretch here in the front of your hip. And release. And again. And release. All right, we're going to take it down to the ground to do a little ab sequence. You can get a sip of water. So again, what I've been doing is called gyrokinesis. If you want to check it out, there's so much more to be had. This is going, we'll do the ab sequence from gyrokinesis as well. Or if you like the in-person, you call it gyro. Not to be confused with gerontology, which my mom thought it was. It's old people, by the way. Okay, so now I'm going to scoop, come back. And I'm back and I'm scooping. You can't really see my awesome onesie. I just put my magical horn on for this now. Yeah, okay, that's much better. Okay, so now I'm going to bring my knee in and exhale. And the other side, it's like a big, you want to get all the air out. Change, change, keep changing. Now reach one leg to the sky. Just think, exhale all that air out. As much as you can. Lower belly to the spine. Now bring the knee in. Try and keep that straight leg off the ground. And now we're going to roll down onto our back. Keep your knees bent. And I'm just going to exhale my legs to one side and look to the other. And bring them back up. Really try and use those lower abs as much as you can to bring your knees back up. And really get the back to the ground. Keep your back on the ground when you come back up. And then exhale down. And then we're going to come up to here, this position. And now I have straight arms. And I'm going to bring my arms in front of me. And I'm going to do pumping. Exhaling, exhaling. Now point or flex your feet. Do one or the other. And then point your feet or flex them. And release. Down to the ground. Shake it out. Shake out your legs. And let's turn over on our bellies for one moment. Let's do the opposite of our abs. We're gonna do one back exercise. I'm gonna pass the torch. So this one, oops. This one I'm gonna curl up and then extend my opposite hand and leg and come back down. And curl up and extend the opposite arm. So if you guys are ready, you can join me. So inhale, curl the spine off the ground, and then exhale, like fly. And then inhale, curl up. And two more each side. And I'll bring all of our limbs off the ground and go for a swim. Kind of like you're at the beach, going surfing. I reach it up. All right. It's lovely to see you all and be with you all. I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to pass it on. I think it's Miss Hot Dog. All right, Hot Dog.
Thank you, Unicorn, for passing that torch. And I've learned that hot dogs are not really good at spiraling, but that's okay. We're really good at just laying flat in a plank position. So thanks for warming up our abs, because we're gonna do a lot of ab work right now for our hip key ingredients. We're gonna start on our mats or floor or wherever you might be. Let me squat myself down here. We're gonna start in a side plank position. You can be up on your hand or you can be on your forearm, on your elbow, whatever is most comfortable for your body right now. It's fine with me. We're gonna come up into our plank position. Top arm's gonna raise up. Yes, the hot dog is long and glorious. And then I'm going to do crunches. So I'm gonna bring my knee to my elbow and bring it back out. We're gonna do 10 of these, yeah? So you can do them at your own pace. This is maybe I'm getting situated in my bun, you know? I'm just a brand new hot dog in the world. I'm getting thrown out into a bun. Don't know what that bun feels like. So here's your getting cozy. And that is 10 for me. Then do your best hot dog roll or scuttle to your other side. And we're gonna do the same thing to our other side. Once again, arm can be on the ground. You can go up to your hand. Choose your own adventure here. We're gonna do 10 just like we did. Boop. Bringing that knee up to our elbow. Working those obliques, which are so important for aerial and all other things and life. Keeping your spine in line. Keeping your hot dog straight. And 10, awesome. Go ahead and hot dog roll back to your other side. We are going to do a 1-minute plank hold to our side plank. Do that what you will with it. I'm gonna choose to do these on my forearms because my shoulders are tired, but you can go up on your arm for this and I will count it out. Don't feel pressure to last the whole minute. If you're like, I'm dying, come down. We're doing this back. This is gonna be a side plank, 1-minute hold. So starting on your side plank, whichever side you want to choose, and let's do it. And if you want, you can do fancy condiment hands here to distract yourself. Or maybe you have a cute little kitty cat like Jocelynn walking around to distract you. But otherwise you can sprinkle some relish, or maybe you're putting some mustard on you, just putting some ketchup. I don't know, you freaks, whatever you put on your hot dogs. I'm a mustard person myself, but you know, people get wild. Peanut butter on hot dogs is actually really good. We are halfway there. That's right. Actually, we're more than halfway because I've just been talking about condiments here. Like I said, choose your own adventure. If you need to come down, please do. No one is judging you in the costume cabaret. We have 10 seconds left. You can do it. You can do anything for 10 seconds. And come down. Woo! Go ahead and hot dog roll over to your other side, because that's right. We're doing a minute on our other side too. So assume your position. Ready, and let's do it. Maybe you're just not done putting on condiments. You're gonna add some onions. You're gonna put some pickles on that hot dog. You're gonna put a full salad because you're like, maybe I don't wanna eat a hot dog, but I really wanna eat a hot dog. So I'm gonna put lettuce around it and make myself feel better about it. Or maybe you put peanut butter and you just go for it. You go all in. We are halfway there. 30 seconds left. If you're on your arm, you need to come down, make adjustments, take a break, breathe for 5 seconds, hop back in, or just be like, I'm done with this for now, and that's fine too. Whatever feels good for you. We only have 10 seconds left. Engaging that core. Lifting up, can you lift your hips up a little bit higher? Make sure you're not sinking. And come on down. Woo! Okay, we're gonna get a hot dog roll again, like we're in one of those little warmers where the hot dogs are just turning endlessly for hours and hours on end, and you know you shouldn't eat them, but you want to. And we're going to do side crunches. So I'm gonna lay flat. Let me adjust my bun here. I'm gonna lay flat on my side. One arm goes up overhead, that's my top arm. And as I lift my top leg up, I'm gonna come up to meet it. So I'm doing little side crunches. We're doing 10 of these. Maybe this is your hot dog tong move. You're picking your hot dog up and you can't decide which one it is. So you just use your little tongs and you're just gonna put it down. You're like, I don't like that one. Let's try another one. And 10. Hot dog roll to your other side. Do, do, do. Same exact thing. Laying flat on the ground. One arm up overhead. That top arm and top leg are going to come together to grab your hot dog. This is a choose. This is a pre-COVID world. You can choose your hot dog and any hot dog that you want. You can pick it up and put it back down. That's right. The person behind you sees you doing that. There's nothing you can do about it. Awesome, a couple more. And last one. Nice. Okay, let's leave our obliques alone for a little bit. And we're gonna do some straddle ups on the floor. So for my straddle ups on the ground, I'm gonna adjust my bed. I'm gonna lay flat. And as I lay flat, I'm gonna lift my legs off the ground. So I'm already starting with a hollow body lower position. So my back is pressing into the floor. Then, as I open my legs, I'm gonna curl up, bring my legs up overhead, and then slowly come back down, finding that lower hollow body position at the bottom. And we're gonna do 10 of these total. Your feet don't have to touch the floor. They can touch the floor if you want. You could do these more explosively or more controlled. It is up to you. But we are working those lower abdominals that we just got really warm with Jocelynn. So maybe you're like, I just want to rush through these. But try to retain that muscle control. Try to let your abs do the work. Your hands are on the floor. But try not to, push with them too much. Try to really curl from your low ab, bringing that pelvis up into the sky like it doesn't weigh anything. It's lightweight. I think this is 9 for me. One more. And 10. Awesome. Okay. Next thing we're gonna do is, seriously, adjust myself here. We're going to find a hollow body position fully on the ground. So that is my back is pressing into the floor. I know you can't see it because I got some big buns here, but I am pressing my back down, using my abs to engage, lifting my upper body and my lower body off the ground. I'm gonna curl in to a tight little ball and then go back to my hollow body. So we're doing 10 of these. Trying to knee yourself in the forehead, but please don't knee yourself in the forehead because I like you guys and I don't want you to hurt yourselves. Just curling it as tight as you can. We're just doing a big body crunch here. And I am actually a very hot dog right now. I'm sweating profusely. But I did this to myself. I begged Cressie for a theme where I could wear the hot dog. And 10. So go ahead and take a big, long stretch after you're done. Reaching your toes out, reaching your arms up overhead, stretching out those abs that we're just working away. Okay. The next thing that we're going to do, let me consult my notes, is we're going to tuck our knees like we just did. We're going to do like kind of like a hybrid of the two things. So I'm going to lay back on the floor, my hands down on the ground. I'm going to bring my knees up, tuck them in, and I'm going to roll up, trying to get my knees to my forehead, but vertically. So rolling up this way, coming back down, putting the legs out to that hollow body leg position. Knees back in, rolling up and over to your forehead. So you're not trying to go into a full plow position. You're just tucking into a little ball, but it's a vertical ball. We're doing 10 of these. I was gonna say they're like hot dog balls, but that sounds really wrong. So let's call them meatballs. You're meatballing here. Same thing, trying to use your abs for the control. Your hands are there for a guide. Maybe they need to help you as you're getting towards the end. Because you're like, oh God, my abs are burning. Or maybe that's just me. And last one. And come on down after you do 10, unless you're counting with me, and that was 10. Okay. The next thing we're going to do, let me just check my little time here. We're going to do supine push-ups, which if you've taken circus workout with me before, I like to do these. Jocelyn's also done these. We're gonna make a field goal with our arms. We're gonna be laying flat on the ground. So my arms are gonna be boop, bent like so. Then I'm gonna draw my elbows in, squeezing my shoulder blades together to lift my chest up. Squeezing at the top, and releasing back down to lay flat. So I'm trying to engage my lats and my shoulder blades to pull the muscles in and to rise versus like pushing myself up. I'm trying to use the muscles to actively like suck my body off the ground. We're gonna do 10 of these. So I just think about like a little, like you're an octopus and you're really clinging to something, like a beautiful shell that you found, and someone's trying to pull you away and you're like, I refuse! That's what I like to feel at the top. Like I'm a little octopus refusing to pull away. I know, it's very, very technical science terms that I like to use. My hot dog is creeping over my mouth and slowly suffocating me. Last one, and 10. Okay. Next thing we're gonna do is gonna be another lat exercise. But I have to move you guys around so you can see what I'm doing. We're gonna do the body weight lat pullovers. If you've never done those, don't worry, because I show you. But you need a sturdy object, like a couch or a coffee table, or something where you can hook your fingers under, and it's not gonna flip over and hit you in the face. So I'm gonna come under my object. My arms are gonna be as straight as possible. I'm gonna cling underneath my object. From here, you have a couple different options. You can start with your knees tucked first to try this if you want, and then you can do different variations. But I'm gonna push up on my object, actively engaging my back muscles, my lats, and I'm gonna push, push, push until my body starts to rise up. And I'm gonna slowly lower back down. If you're like, that was easy, you can do it with straight legs. And same thing where you're gonna push up Allow your lats to engage that and come back down. And we're gonna do 10 of these total. Trying to go nice and slow and really focusing on the lats powering that motion. So you want your back to feel like it's working hard to get your ass over your head. Get your buns into the sky. And the tighter you tuck your knees, the easier it will feel. The straighter you put your legs, the harder it will feel, because it's more like a planche position. You can try either or. I'm just gonna take the lazy route. Well, I shouldn't say lazy, because these are very hard. I'm gonna take the meatball route today, so I don't die in this foam tube of death. And we're gonna do one more. And that is 10 for me. Please go at your own pace. I really like these. You can do them with all different variations of legs. You can also do these with your legs in a straddle position to work your straddle ups. We're not gonna do those today, but just giving you food for thought. Some options for the future. The next thing we're going to do, since we are talking about our hip key, and I really just enjoy the thought of doing these in my hot dog costume, is we're gonna do little fan kicks. So starting with my leg on one side, come up, fan kick wide, come up to the other side. So we're gonna do 10 of these, switching which side, really trying to focus on your legs squeezing like they're little scissors in space. You're slicing the air with your legs like it's your fabric and you're catching it in the sky. Yes? Fan kick away, friends. Because I want to see all your beautiful legs flying. And this makes me maybe I'm a fancy mustard hot dog in this position. So I feel like only a fancy hot dog would be doing fan kicks. Really thinking about getting that straddle as wide as you can, which for me is not super wide. Just being real. Okay, I might be a hot dog, but I'm an honest dog. And after you do about 10 total, we're gonna do one last thing where we come up to standing. And working the same idea of those thigh muscles squeezing, using your abductors and your adductors. We're going to, I'm like, you can't see my legs, but let me hitch up my hot dog real quick. I'm gonna flex my foot, I'm gonna squeeze it in front as hard as I can, like I'm trying to break a coconut between my thighs. I'm gonna come out to the side and squeeze it back, coming back to the front, and that is one. So we're gonna do 10 of these. So it's drawing like a little triangle. My foot is strongly flexed. This is also a great balance exercise. If your balance isn't feeling so hot today, you can go ahead and hold on to something. More about working those thigh muscles and engaging that leg. So like I said, like you're breaking a coconut with your thighs to keep it in the food theme, or watermelon, or whatever else you might want to crush between your thighs. Thinking about it as an aerial apparatus. I think this is 9, last one, and 10. And let's switch sides, the same exact thing. Strong flexed foot, gonna cross in front, hiya, out to the side and back. Whatever food object you want to be crushing in your thighs, because I feel like that would be the most satisfying. Maybe it's a cantaloupe. Maybe it's a tangerine. Maybe, probably not an avocado. I feel like that would be really hard because of the seed. But hey, I believe in you, and I believe in your imagination. And I believe in your thighs, most importantly. And last one is 10. And just shake it up. Do. Thank you guys. Hopefully your abs are burning and your lats are feeling fired up. And we're gonna take a little 2-minute break, I believe, before we go into the next section. Let me pull my hot dog away from my face. Thanks.
Staza, that was just absolutely incredible to watch. I turned my video off just so my husband could come up and watch you instruct.
That brought me such great joy. So thank you. Thank you for the costume cabaret.
I've never done a CWP in my courtyard before, and I'm realizing how low all my hedges are as I'm watching my neighbors walk by and like look into the courtyard and do these like double takes. Yeah, I live with a bunch of old people too.
All right, everyone. I'll give everybody a couple more seconds. We'll just gather all back together. All you need is just a small space to move around. If you have a wood floor, maybe use a yoga mat because there'll be a couple fun moves we're gonna do that are gonna be on the ground rather than standing. So if you have a yoga mat, oh, you're so sweet, Tylyn. Oh my gosh. I like do not have the extra costume that everyone else does, but I'm bringing my disco as best I can. All right, guys, wait 1 or 2 more minutes. Grab a sip of water. Make sure you got all that. As always, let me know if you guys have any questions. I'll be coming up to the screen a couple times, like I've done in the past choreography sections, just to make sure there's no questions or anything like that. I have a smallish screen on my computer, so if my feet or head disappear and you need to see them, let me know, and I will do the little tilt game there. But hopefully, I think I've got it pretty good. Tested it out earlier, so we should be good. Nice, awesome. Yay. Oh, the kitties. So cute. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys, just noting my time. Dope. All right, let's dance, you guys. Let's dance. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and demo this first little bit, and then we'll talk about it. So we're going to start standing in kind of a small second position. My legs are turned out here, and we're going to lunge in and back. I'm going to do a big swoop down to the ground. My arm's going to go out, cup my hands together, slowly open, and then arms are going to press back. So we'll break that down, don't worry. So first thing, standing in that second position, and if you want to mirror me, often a lot of people have been wanting to just mirror the same side rather than have me cue right and left. I'm doing my left side, but again, you guys do left or right, all of that's good. All right, so I'm going to come up onto a forced arch on one side. My same side arm is going to reach, and then I'm going to pull it back in, yeah? So we have reach, pull in. Now my arms are going to sweep toward the same direction I leaned up and over, and then we're going to go down to the ground. So that's what the arms are doing. The feet, I'm coming up on releve here, up on the balls of my feet. You don't have to. You can stay on flat, coming up and then coming down. So both knees are bent. I'm in this little crouch position here. Yeah? Let's do that again. So we have dramatic reach, pull it in, and big sweep and down. Awesome. So you guys can stand up for a second so you're not crouching down the whole time with me. So you're here. So my downstage arm, my arm closest to you, is going to reach back. And then as it pulls in, I'm going to cut my hands together. So if you've ever tried to hold some water in your hands without it spilling, That's my favorite little analogy. You're just gonna kind of cup those hands. So we're here, it's gonna reach, we're gonna cup those hands, and I'm looking into my hands as I slowly start to stand up, and then I'm gonna toss that water behind me, super dramatic, and arms are just gonna sweep back. So my feet haven't changed position here. I'm just standing up, and I'm stretching long through my back leg, and I have a slight bend or slight plie, dance terminology, in my front leg, and we're here. And just make this so dramatic, just so over the top. We're at the cabaret after all. So let's go ahead, do that one more time, and then I'll make sure there's not any questions. So starting in our second position, we have our reach, and in, up and over, and back. Scoop the hands, slow to stand, and dramatic. Back. Awesome. Any questions? No, we all good? Everybody looks good? Awesome. Yay. And just have fun with this. There's a couple parts where I'm going to give some suggested arms, but I want you all to get creative with this and make this movement your own. So, we just went here. Okay, so from here, my back leg, I'm really glad Staza did these, because guess what? You're going to balance on one leg. Yes, you can. So we're here. The back knee is going to come in, and I'm going to extend it in front of me. Yeah? Like a little parallel developpe, if you will. So my back leg's going to come in, and then extend in front. And as it does, I'm going to plie on my standing leg. Arms are going to sweep in front, almost like you're doing a little reach or something, yeah? I don't know why, I really love this move, it's really fun. So, again, squeeze, deboute, engage that core, and hold, yeah? So, once again, from here, we're gonna lift, shift my weight forward, so this knee's bent. I'm gonna shift my weight forward over this leg, and bring it through. Awesome. So I'm gonna show this next bit, and then we're gonna break it down. So, we just came up, toss, and through. All right, that's called a pas de bourrée or a weight transfer. That step is used in many different ways in dance, but we're gonna do it in a parallel position. So we're here. The leg that's in front is gonna step back. I'm gonna step back on my right and then fall forward on my left. So whichever leg you did this really beautiful developpe with, that's the leg you're gonna start on and the leg you're gonna lunge on. Now I'm lunging, step back a little bit. This is parallel and I'm turning my leg out a little bit as I lunge forward. So that's the view from the front, yeah? And arms can be whatever you like. Some fun ideas are big swoopy overhead, like some of those really gooey arms that Jocelynn did with us earlier. You can also be dramatic and push them away from you. You can do weird little things, whatever you want to do. Disco, jazz hands, any of that. So let's go ahead and start that again from the top, and then I'll make sure there's no questions about the new chunk. All right, so we have second position and dramatic reach. And in, sweep it, and down. Arm, pull it in, slow to stand, push away, big dramatic reach. Shift your weight, squeeze the butt, thread it through, and big dramatic pas de bourrée to your lunge. Awesome. See how we doing there, Staza? Awesome. All right, no questions, you guys? No? Will it roller? Yeah, I know, right? Oh gosh, that's amazing. Awesome. All right. Awesome, you guys. All right, let's add on just a little bit. So we were here. We just start a little dramatic pas de bourrée lunge. So my weight is over my downstage leg. My back foot is on a forced arch. Arms are whatever you had. Arms are gonna slice in the same direction as the leg that's in front. So if you have your left leg in front, you're gonna slice to the left. If you have your right leg in front, you're gonna slice to the right. Again, doesn't really matter. So, and as the arms slice, I'm gonna pick up my back foot. So it's like a little sharp slice there. So I'll show that one more time. from here. So we have in, pas de bourrée, lunge, slice. Yeah, it's really fun. Nice and slicey movement there. All right, let's go ahead and do it from the top, adding that little bit on. So we have reach, in, big sweep up and over and down, arm, pull it in, cradle something precious in your arms, big dramatic reach, develop a through, big pas de bourrée, lunge, slice. Awesome. How are we doing, everybody? Doing good? Sweet, y'all are the best. All right, let's keep going. So, after we do this weird slice, if you feel like, oh no, I'm gonna fall over, guess what? You get to drop the leg down. Imagine you're going fast down the hill really fast, put your kickstand down. Yeah, so if you feel like you're gonna fall over, lean toward your back leg, because guess what? You get to put it down. So that's what's happening after that. So, slice, drop it. Now here, I want you to do a big dramatic gesture. It can be hands to your head, big roll, hands reaching around your throat, around your heart, big push away, something big, something dramatic. I'm gonna bring my hands to my head and do a big, intense head roll. So that's what I'm doing, but you can do whatever you want. Big head roll or big dramatic whatever. Then your back leg is gonna swing around. I'll back up a little bit. So I'm here in my big wide fourth position lunge, big dramatic movement. My right leg or my back leg is gonna swing to the side. It's a big little ronde-jambe here, yeah? The arm, opposite arm is leg, is gonna sweep up and over. So I'll show you what that looks like together. Yeah. So we're here, any whatever crazy drama you want to do, and then we're gonna sweep it. Yeah. So I'm doing a nice gentle plie on my front leg as I sweep around. Yeah. From here, this sweep is gonna take us into a little turn, so like a little soutenu. Nothing crazy, so don't worry. You're gonna turn towards your front leg. It becomes your back. Yeah? So, if you think about it, if this leg is coming this way, you want to follow that motion to bring you around. You wouldn't want to sweep and then try to go the other way. I mean, you could, but it's a little weird. So, I'm going to pretend I just did my slice. I'm back here. Again, any dramatic movement you want. And then I'm going to sweep it and turn around. Yeah, perfect. Awesome, you guys. All right, let's do that from the top again. Make sure we remember. And checking my time, we still have a little bit of time. So you guys are flying through this.
I have a question.
Oh, yes, please. I always love questions.
What direction does the arm sweep?
Good question.
Up and over or down and up?
Yeah, this guy here.
Yes.
Yeah. So, again, I have my left leg in front, so my right leg is going to come around. So my front arm is going to go out to the side, up over my head, and then it's going to kind of do a little weird curl under. So kneel so you guys can see the arm really well. So arm goes up, overhead, and then curls in. And again, you can get creative with it. I'm starting here, but if you want to keep the palm facing away from you, if you want to bring the palm in and add a little more torso, kind of make it more swoopy, more snaky-like, you can do that. Does that help?
Yes. Yeah, thank you.
No, you're welcome. So it's weird. The leg and the arm are coming toward each other, essentially. They're coming from opposite directions. They're meeting in the middle, and their momentum is what's going to pull you around. So that arm, I'm going toward that shoulder, and then that leg is momentum to help me sweep around. Yeah, that was an amazing question. Let's do that from the top again, real fast, and then I'm going to add a little bit more on. So, deep breath. Here we go. We have reach and in, up and down, back. Pull it in. Looking at the hands, nice and slow, and then big and dramatic. Engage the core, bring it through. Big sweep pas de bourrée to your lunge. slice it, lean back, big dramatic, whatever you want. And then we have a round to the front. Perfect. Awesome, you guys. Questions, comments? You guys look really awesome. Everybody looks so great. All right, so this is the bit where we're gonna get ready to go down to the floor. So I just wanna give everyone a heads up about that. So from here, we just did our little swoop around. My arms are gonna pull in front of me, and what Jocelynn was talking about in our warm-up, that C curve, that contraction, that's what we're doing right here. So I'm contracting and reaching my arms forward. You can keep both, you can bend both knees. I'm coming up on a forced arch on one leg and reaching. So it's almost like something you really, really love dearly is going away from you, and you're like, wait, no, don't go. Yeah, so that happens right as we come out of our little turn. So we're here in our lunge, whatever we did here, big swoop, around, reach. Yes, amazing. So from this reach, if you did the pop the foot variation, that leg is gonna do a little step out to the ground. Don't worry, I'll go over that again. So you can either pick your forced arch foot or just pick a leg. The opposite arm, again, it's whatever you guys want. I'm doing my left leg and my right arm, but you can do what you want to do. So I reached here. My arms are going to come back, and then one arm's going to come overhead. The opposite foot is going to step in front. I'm going to bend both knees and lower my hand to the floor. Yeah. So let me go over that again. So we have our reach, back, down. If you want to be super dramatic and drop your head with that, by all means do it. You had an amazing, profound thing to say. You just dropped the mic. All right, so let's go over that again from the lunge, and then I'll make sure everyone's clear on how to get to the floor. So we have whatever we're doing here. Sweep it, bring it around, reach, 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 and down. Fantastic. Anybody have any questions on how we're getting down? And again, make it yours, please, with that. I'm just literally picking one foot. It's coming in front. From the side view, it's gonna look like this. Yeah, so it's similar to this crouch I was in earlier, but I am lowering my knee all the way down. Yeah, perfect. Checking on my time. We actually still have a little bit of time. It's exciting. I can add more, yay. So we just did here, up, drop the mic. So after we drop the mic, I'm gonna tilt my camera down just a smidge. Well, at least we're learning this part. So I'm here. From here, I'm going to lean toward my back leg. So whatever knee went to the floor, you're gonna lean toward that hip. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You're here, slide the hand out and lean to your hip. Yep. And again, I'm just gonna show you guys this next part, then we'll break it down. So we're gonna go arm, leg, drop. So show you guys that again. So we just drop the mic, leaning to one hip. So my free arm, or the arm that's hanging down behind my back, is gonna go up, leg's gonna go up, and then I'm gonna bend my knee, lower it to the floor, and my hand's gonna rest on my thigh. It's almost like you found someone watching you and you're like, hey, what's up? What's going on? All right, so we have, let's try it from this fit, and then if you guys have questions, we'll talk about it. So we just did our little turn thingamabob. We're gonna reach. If you guys wanna watch too, you're welcome to watch if you're a visual person like me. I'm gonna reach, drop the mic, hip, arm, leg together. Yeah, so I'm kind of sitting on my heel. I'm not sitting directly on my heel. I'm sitting more on my butt cheek here, kind of in a more pedestrian position, if that makes sense. Questions, comments, concerns? We're almost done with this. Cool, you guys are awesome. All right, so we did arm, leg together. Now, This knee is bent. My other leg is still on the ground. I'm going to connect the top of my ankle behind my heel and then press. So I'm kind of making a diamond shape with my legs here. It should happen kind of naturally. We just came here, and then this back leg is just going to slide up against the front leg and then push. Yeah, it's a very similar variation to this move that we've done before. Your legs are just crossed. So once again, we came to the floor. We came to the floor. Arm, leg, together, push. Perfect. Awesome. From here, so from that reach, the leg that's behind, or upstage, for this upstage, for me, that's my right. The leg that's behind is gonna slide in front, and arm's gonna come down, smack the floor, and come back up. Yeah. Oh, perfect. All right, let's all do it from the reach, add that little floor part, and then we'll do it from the top. So we did our little turn, and again, I'm gonna reach and drop to the hip, arm, leg, hold, press, slide it out, drop. Yeah, and you don't actually have to smack the floor if you don't want to. It's just a little down, up. Yeah, dramatic motion. Perfect. All right, questions, comments, concerns? No? All right, you guys are awesome. All right, let's do it from the top, and then we'll put our little finale on it. Yeah, I have like 2 or 3 more minutes, I think. So starting out, let me prop the camera back up a little bit again. Now that you guys are a little more familiar with that floor part, I don't need to crop all of me off here. So we have lunge, together, up and over, down, out, in, slow, stand, push the arms away. Plie, develop a reach, big backside front lunge, slice it, drop it, roll the head, sweep, turn, here's our reach, drop to the hip, arm, leg together, hip press, slide the leg through, down, up. Yeah, fantastic, you guys. All right, let me add one more little thing, and that'll be it. And then we'll be ready to cool down. So we're here, we just drop down, and I'm gonna do a little walk around myself. It's kind of weird. So I'm gonna walk toward the arm that's down. My front leg's gonna lead it. And then spiral to stand up. Again, it's a little weird. I'll show it again. So back up as far as I can. So I'm here, and I'm basically, this leg is in front. I'm gonna start to walk it, putting a lot of weight into my hands to engage that shoulder, walking around it, and then spiraling up to standing. And then we're gonna do a little jump toward our audience. So you can pick whichever foot you want. I'm gonna pick my right. I'm gonna do a little step, and we're gonna do a forward slice. So it's like this, oopsies, wrong leg. It's like this slice that we did. We're just doing a little step throw. And you can do, honestly, whatever jump you want. Just something dramatic. So I'm stepping forward with one leg and bending my back leg, bring it toward my ankle into a coupe, and throwing my arms out. But again, as soon as you spiral up, you do a leg kick, you do whatever you want. It's your little staple ending. So let's do it from the top, friends, and then that will be it for this section. So let's up my camera one more time, just a little bit. So just have fun, dance it out, play some music at home if you want to play some music at home. Just jamming to music's always fun. All right, you guys, starting in that second position, and here we go. Reach, in, up, down, reach in, slowly stand, push, 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 reach, reach, and through, pas de bourrée, lunge, slice, lunge, big roll, Sweep it around, turn, reach. Drop the mic, lean, arm, leg, down. Press the hips up, bottom leg slides up, down. Walk around the hand up, and jump. Awesome. You guys are amazing. My time is up. Hope you guys had fun with that. I'm gonna pass the torch to the lovely Tylyn, who is going to cool us down. I'm looking forward to that.
That was so fun. I've never taken a dance class in my life. That was amazing. That's not true. I took tap when I was 8 at the rec center. That was so fun. Seriously, thank you so much, Casey. I really, really enjoyed that. And I'm so excited to bring some dancey, dynamic stretches to everybody. Let me just get the grid up and running. Awesome. Okay. So I think that this angle will be good. I'll keep checking in, but if something doesn't look good, please let me know. All right. So going through our, going through our cool down, we're gonna start with just some good old cat-cows. So find yourself in a tabletop position with your hands directly under your shoulders. Knees can be back a little bit so they're right under your hips. We're gonna arch up with our chest to the sky and then round, sucking our belly button in. Do this a couple of times. Find a neutral spot and wag your tail. So we're trying to crunch in our right shoulder to our right hip, and then we move to the other side, crunch our left shoulder into our left hip. Do this just a couple of times. All right, we're gonna combine a little bit. So disco kitty, we're gonna drop our chest down, round, while we move our hips to the side, creating little circles with our belly button, like it's drawing on the earth in front of us. Gorgeous. All right, go ahead and stand up and take a deep squat. I'm gonna move this a little higher. That should be good, I think. All right, taking a deep squat with our toes out to the side. Maybe, what is this, 1 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Go ahead and find your deep squat. Take your right arm up and overhead. Ooh, draw it to the other side and find your side bend. Left arm comes up. Sweep your arms up and overhead as you drop the opposite shoulder. Beautiful. All right, stay in that deep squat. Arms come out to the side. We're going to try and isolate our upper body, moving to the left, to the right. See if when you come over to the right, can you lift your right heel? Come back through the center, lift your left. Drop your right as you extend over to the left. Drop back down. Try it one more time. So we're rising and falling. Beautiful. All right, this one can be either in standing with a wide stance, or you can keep your deep bend, whichever one you want. We're gonna come down like a forward fold to the middle and just pump our arms a little bit. If you are in a deep squat, I want you to pump your legs, getting ready to extend our tailbone up to the sky like this. So we're gonna combine the two. Bend your legs, drop your tailbone, straighten your legs, drop your chest. Good job. All right, find yourself in a standing wide straddle. We need a swan dive forward, keep that back flat. Let's take our right arm and touch our left toe, driving that left arm up to the sky. Come back through a flat back in the middle and turn the other way. So as we come through the middle, we're just dropping one arm to the opposite leg, finding middle, dropping the other side to the opposite leg. Extra super bonus points if you can look up at your top hand towards the ceiling or the sky. Good, find yourself coming back down into a deep squat. This time bringing your hands together, maybe bringing your feet in a little bit closer, using your elbows to press your hips out away from each other. Let's give our hips a little bit of love. You can move to the left or the right. Feel the vibes. All right, go ahead and take those hands. Come up a little bit taller, sink them down right above your knees, and open those hips up. Use your arms to really press them open. You can do some side bends. We're dropping a shoulder down, coming back through middle, dropping the other side down. Gorgeous. All right, straighten those legs, drop those hands. I want you to round your back as you slowly articulate one vertebrae at a time up to standing. Gorgeous. Once we're there, we're gonna take, adjust again. Okay, once we're here, we're gonna take one arm up to the sky, bring it around the opposite side of our head, and drop the crown of our head towards the armpit that's open. Other side, drop that arm down, bring your other one up, sweep it over, opposite ear, crown of the head to the open armpit. Good, hands down, we're gonna look to our left, our right, our left, our right, down and up, down and up. Go ahead and hold your chin to your chest, bring your hands in a cupped position behind your head, and push down ever so lightly. We're here. All right, come on down to a seated position. We are going to start by crossing one leg over the top, just like sitting in Indian style. Just gonna lean forward. So our shins are almost stacked on top of each other. If this hurts at all, back off a little bit. You could bring yourself into normal crisscross position, but try as much as you can to get your shins stacked on top of each other like an equal sign. Just gonna lean forward with our arms out, bring it back in. Just like that move we just did with Casey, we're gonna bring something in close to us, reach out and around, let it go, bring it back. Switch your legs, whichever one bottom is now on top. All right, keep going. Out and in. Make it dramatic. You got this. You've just lost the love of your life. Now they're coming back. Oh no, there they go. Now they're coming back. That actually sounds very bad. We don't want to do that. Okay. Now in this crisscross position, I want you to try and get your knees to touch. If this is hard, roll forward so your hips are off the ground, and find where your knees are crossed over each other as much as possible. Sit back down. We're gonna bring our, well, it doesn't actually matter. We're gonna go both sides. One arm up and over to the side, drop down, bring it up through the other side. Awesome. All right, loosen that just a little bit, but keep our top foot about ankle above the knee. Just gonna roll out our ankles while we're here. At the beginning, Jocelynn had us do some toe splits. Feel free to do those if you like. I like to roll the ankle. You can point, flex. We'll spend about 10 more seconds here. Do what you need to do. Awesome. We're using our bottom foot as a platform while also stretching our top foot's glute in the back and doing our ankle. That's a 3-for-1 stretch, guys. All right, turn it over. Bottom foot goes on top, or sorry, bottom leg. I need to lean forward in order to get my knees to touch. Good, side bends to the left and to the right. Really be dramatic with those arms. What can you do differently with your fingers? Which way can you face your palm? All right, back off just a little bit. Bring your top leg ankle above the bottom leg knee on top of the quad and roll that foot out. Point and flex. Do your splits with your toes if you like. whatever you need to do here. Gorgeous. All right, we're gonna take our legs into a butterfly position. If everyone would watch first before we do it together as a group, I think that might be helpful for this one. So we're here in this butterfly position. The soles of our feet are touching. Our knees are wide out to the side. We're just gonna lean forward, stretch across them. Come back, round it back into this boat pose, which means that we're basically on our sacrum or our tailbone. Our legs lift up, our hands are open to the sky. We're gonna stretch out, come back into boat, straighten your legs, and go for a forward fold, and then repeat. We'll do this for about 30 seconds, go at your own pace. So I'm gonna start on my butterfly, stretch out and forward beyond your toes. Come back into a boat, stretch long, hold your belly in, extend your legs out, stretch past them. Bring them back to butterfly. Stretch long, try and keep that back flat. Come back into a boat position on your sacrum. Belly is tucked in. Extend out, keep that belly tucked. Let the legs drop. Forward fold. One more time. Start in butterfly, stretch out. Come into our boat. Extend out, drop the legs. Forward fold. While we're here, we're gonna open our feet up just past hips width, lean back onto our hands, and windshield wiper our feet out to the side and in. So we're externally and internally rotating them, and it's being driven from that hip key that we did with Staza. So try and see if you notice any difference between the two legs. My right leg seems to be much more mobile than my left. All right, bring them back into your forward fold with your legs wide. Feet are flexed, and we're gonna take the tops of our, the palms of our hands around the bottom of our feet. So wrapping them over top, flexing our feet back, and trying to dive our chest down in between. You can keep a small micro bend here if that feels better. Beautiful. Drive your toes towards each other so that they're kissing, like so. And now grab onto the outside of our feet by our ankles and pull in. Feet are still flexed. Gorgeous. Yes, looks so good. All right, bring our heels together. Drop our toes out to the side so they're externally rotated. And grab the inside of our feet right here along the center arches and pull forward again. Beautiful job, everybody. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take a runner's lunge. So find a plank position. Hands are directly beneath your shoulders. I'm gonna bring my left leg up first on the outside of my left hand, and I'm gonna drop that right hip to the floor. I'm just gonna bounce here. My back toes are tucked under. I've got a good amount of weight in my hands to keep it off of just my legs and my hips, because right now they're a little sore. And I wanna take the bent knee and kind of move it in circles. Counterclockwise, now clockwise. All right, if you'd like a little bit of an extra challenge here, bring your bent leg to the center between your two hands. And we're gonna drop your back knee down to the floor and then flip your toes so that the back of your foot is pressed into the ground. Now we're gonna come up nice and tall, bounce forward a couple times. If you want this extra challenge, go ahead and lift your back knee off of the floor. Really push your back leg, top of the foot down into the floor to help keep you up there. Extra super bonus points if you can get your arms all the way up. Drive that hip flexor down. Drop your knee slowly, bring your hands back down to the floor. Tuck your back toes under and come back into your plank. For the other side, bring your right leg up. It's gonna start on the outside of your right hand. We're just gonna rock forward and back a couple times here. Again, keeping a good amount of weight in our hands. Make sure that those hands are tucked directly beneath your shoulders, so it's nice and stacked. Push through your hands so that you can make yourself as tall as possible. Good, all right. We can rock our circles now using our other foot, or our other knee, excuse me. Just drawing little circles, both directions. Amazing. Okay, we're gonna go into those bonuses. Bring that foot to the middle, directly beneath our chest. Hands stay on the outside. We can drop our knee, flip our toes under, rock forward and back. We're creating a nice stretch in the hip flexor of the leg that's down. If you want the next challenge, go ahead and drive the back top of the foot down into the mat as you lift your knee off. Third challenge is bring your arms up above. If you have a nice back bend, you can go back in that here. My back hurts right now, so I'm gonna stay nice and straight. And bring your arms back down to the mat, find your plank. From here, we're gonna go into our down dog. So our hips rise to the sky as we send our butt back, our chest drops down. We're gonna lift our right foot up to the sky, drop the heel behind us so we're opening the right hip and coming around to that dancer's pose that we just did with Casey. Open the arm out to the side, feel it in the side body. You can be light on your back foot if you want. Come back to plank. Now the other side, push our hips back, drop our chest down for down dog. Lift your left leg up to the sky. Drop your foot behind you, open that left foot, or that left hip up to the sky. Here I'm staying in a balanced position. You can also bring your foot to touch behind you. Stretch all the way through that armpit. Gorgeous. Back to plank. Come down to our knees. All right, we're gonna find ourselves in a Z sit now, or a 90-90, which looks like this. All right, with the leg that's in front of you, I want that shin to be as parallel to your mat as possible. The leg behind you can have the opposite shin parallel to the side of the mat. If that doesn't feel that great to you, bring it just a little bit smaller. So your foot in front of you will come towards your groin. The foot behind you will come towards your butt. And from here, we're gonna take the same hand as the leg that's in front and place it behind us. So we're just kind of hanging out. We're gonna sweep that top arm up to the sky, driving both of our shins down into the floor, reaching our hips. Oh, open up as much as you can where it feels good. Drop back down. Sweep our feet in front of us over to the other side. We're switching sides now. Again, find what's comfortable. If you're in this 90-90 position, that's amazing. For me, I need to bring it a little bit closer towards the center of my body. Bring the hand of the foot that's in front behind you and sweep the arm in front over the top, extending that side body towards the sky. All right, one more time. Flip those legs around. Same side we started on. See how high you can get those hips, squeeze your butt, open your chest, open your armpit. Come down, sweep around, other side. Hand drives down as our hips go up, our shins are down into the ground. Beautiful, find yourself in your straddle. All right, last thing we're gonna do here. Stay in our straddle. We're gonna move to our left and our right. You can lift your arms if you want. This is similar to the deep squat that we did before. The next time you find yourself on your favorite side, whatever side that is, go ahead and sweep your arms up, drive your nose down to your knee, and pulse. There, you can hold on to your ankle with your hands on either side, or maybe your calf if that works better. All right, go ahead and sweep your arms out in front of you, arch your back up to the top, find that middle position, right to left, side to side. Next time you find yourself on your least favorite side, go ahead and bring your chest down to meet your shin, your nose to meet your, chest would not be there. Nose to meet your knee. Hold on to your ankle on either side. Give yourself little pulses. All right, sweep those arms out in front of you, up to the sky. Bring them down in this nice little wavy fashion, out to the side. Try and touch your ankles and fold forward. Bounce just a little bit here. We're gonna do this by squeezing our butt, opening our knees to the ceiling, and we can even push against our ankles here to really get a wide straddle stretch. Walk your hands to the middle, out in front of you as much as possible, whatever feels good for you. Hold it here, just about 5 seconds, you can do it. Flex your legs, flex your feet, point your toes, whatever you wanna do here that feels good to your body. And walk your hands slowly back to our center. Bring our knees into the middle. Give yourself a little hug. Thank you, body. You do so much for me every day. You let me put silly things on you for circus workout party, which is the best reason I could think of to dress up like a fool in front of my neighbors. Everyone, thank you so much. This was a really wonderful class, and I feel really incredibly honored to just be here with you all under my super gray sky.
It was really great to see all of you guys, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. We had such a great time with you all.
Thank you guys for getting hot with the hot dog and all the other coaches. It was super fun as always. So thank you. Mwah.
Wonderful. Thank you guys. Stick around for a photo if you want to be in the photo. I also just dropped the donation information into the chat box for anybody who is interested in that. If anybody is new here, just let you know how that works. It is a free class, but any donations that come in are split up by the participating coaches on a weekly basis. So every week, this is what, our 8th week or something like that, I get to send little Venmos and PayPals out to all the coaches who have been here. So thank you guys to everyone who is able to donate. We really appreciate it. And tomorrow we have Circus Workout Party Goes to Burning Man. And I'm really excited. And if you've never been to Burning Man, this is an opportunity to learn a little bit about it if you don't know much about it. We're going to be doing a section called 7 minutes in burner heaven or something like that. And it's a 7-minute plank challenge, but for 5 of those minutes, you'll get to hear 5 different stories from people who have been to Burning Man. So we are bringing Burning Man to you. It's an opportunity to just come, if you want to dress up, just dress up however you feel good, just kind of like today. You want to be a hot dog, be a hot dog. You want to be an ice cream cone, be an ice cream cone. You want to just throw on all your sparkly stuff, do that, or just come to work out, and it's going to be awesome. And then I'll be rolling out a new schedule tomorrow as well. It's going to be a little bit different. We'll have a class Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday next week. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for being here. You're amazing and wonderful. And if you would like to do some photos, we would love to take some of you.